Hello, everybody, and welcome into the NJCAA Network. I'm Zach McKinstry, and we are on site here at the NJCAA National Office in Charlotte, North Carolina for our D3 Men's Soccer NJCAA Tournament Selection Show. Last year, we had this tournament in Gastonia, North Carolina. Now we're moving it up north, Batavia, New York, and Genesee Community College. Really excited for the 8 teams in this one. All of them district champs. All of them have already clinched their spot, and they just wait to see their rankings. So here's how that tournament format will look. The 1 and the 8 seed, the 4 and the 5 seed, opposite side of the bracket, the 2 and the 7, and the 3 and the 6 make up the 8 teams in this tournament. It is a single elimination tournament. There are consolation games if you lose your opening matchup. But again, 3 wins gets you a national title. So that's what these teams are hoping for. 3 straight wins to clinch that NJCAA D3 title. Starts on November 12th, and we start now with the opening matchup of the 1 and the 8 seed. The top seed in this one, to no surprise, is Dallas College Richland. One of the most dominant runs in the history of college sports, the Thunder Ducks are back in the number 1 spot after winning the last 6 D3 national titles under Raul Herrera. Sophomore forward Joseph Min has had his breakout scoring season, tallying 15 goals and 8 assists in just 12 matches played, and the Thunder Ducks of Dallas College Richland are back in the top spot. Their first test is Raritan Valley, the 8 seed. They'll have a tall task of taking on the Thunder Ducks in the opening round, but Raritan Valley undefeated in their last 11. The Lions defeated Ocean County convincingly to punch their ticket as East District B champs. Now let's take a look at the 4 and 5 matchup, starting with the team that dealt Raritan Valley their last loss. The 4 seed is Camden County. The Cougars have 56 goals in their 14 wins this year to make it 12 straight seasons with a national tournament berth. There's talent all over this lineup, and it will be fun to watch the Cougars run loose in Batavia. 14-0 this year, and they'll play the 5 seed Finger Lakes. The Lakers are a first-timer in a thrilling Region 13 District B championship. Finger Lakes fought off Herkimer to end their 19-year run as Region 3 tournament champs. They'll get Camden County in the opening matchup, and now we move to the other side of the bracket, starting with the 2 and the 7. Nassau. The Lions had 10 shutouts this year and won 11 straight matches with a dominant run to close, outscoring opponents 25-1 over the last 4 games. Well, last year's first-team All-American Mark Augustin has 17 goals in his last 8 contests. Nassau heating up at the right time. They'll play the 7 seed and another first-timer, Joliet Junior College. The Wolves had a rocky 2-3-2 into the regular season, but they put it all together with a pair of dominant wins in the Region 4 and Midwest District Championship. They're a scrappy group, and it will be fun to watch them compete with Nassau in the opening round as we move to our final matchup. The 3 and the 6 seed, and the 3 seed is Mohawk Valley. The Hawks needed to defeat number 1 seeded Cayuga to punch their ticket, and the game winner in the 77th minute was the difference to clinch a tournament berth for the 2nd straight year. Congratulations to Mohawk Valley. And now for our final team into the tournament, it is the number 6, Northern Essex. The Knights lost their opening 2 contests of the year and haven't looked back since, closing out the season on a 14-game winning streak and a Region 21 championship. This team takes 24.4 shots per game. That's most in D3 by a good margin, and has produced 65 goals in their 16 matches this year. So let's zoom out, take a look at all 8 teams once more. The 4 matches starting in the top left, it's the number 1 seeded Richland Thunder Ducks playing Raritan Valley. The 4 and the 5 is Camden County against Finger Lakes. To the top right corner, Nassau and the Lions taking on Joliet and the Wolves. And then Mohawk Valley and Northern Essex to close out the final matchup of that first round. Again, the 8 teams that are in, it is single elimination, and 3 straight wins out of the gate gets you that national title. So excited to see how it plays out November 12th to the 17th in Batavia, New York on the campus of Genesee Community College. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Congratulations on all those teams that got into this tournament, and excited to see how it plays out a week from now. on the NJCAA network.